Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Welcome to day 2 on the PCT. We are climbing already this morning. We got a 4.7 mile climb. Well, no, not all the way, but a big climb to the malt shop this morning. That's what we're headed to. We're hoping they're open at 8 to get some breakfast. We camped by Hauser Creek last night and we had a great spot, but it got crowded.
Everybody else thought the spot was great too.
Yep. And they camped very close to us and they did settle down like way before 9, so that was nice. But then they were up at 4:45 talking in like normal voices. So, yeah. These youngsters, you know. What else? We got some good water. We both got some good sleep last night. And man, that siesta yesterday really helped. Like we weren't even sore or anything when we got to camp. So that was nice.
Yeah, today, this morning I feel rejuvenated. Body's not tight or sore. So that's pretty cool.
Yep, and we're totally planning to do that today too. We're just gonna try to spend an hour at the malt shop and we'll get there at 8, so we'll take our siesta later, about 11:30. We have about 18.2 that we're trying to do today, so we'll see how it goes. Oh my God. Super cruisy, all the way to the malt shop. Greg doesn't have any food yet. So the malt shop was really good. It was a great break. We sat down. They had quite a selection of sandwiches to order, both breakfast and lunch. You could order either from the grill. So we're going uphill right now. I ordered a breakfast sandwich. Sunset's got a breakfast burrito, and they're both delicious. And a good bit of food. So we got full. We were gonna pack something out, but we just got some chips for later, because that was a pretty big meal there. So sun is hot and out direct already. We got about 4 miles to a campground, which we're planning to take our siesta at.
1%, baby.
And it'll be 1% trail done because it's at mile 26. we're just here taking a little break under this highway.
Finding whatever shade we can.
Yep.
You know who else likes shade?
Who?
Horseflies.
Yeah, there's some horse flies and other flies.
Deer flies.
Around. Got to contend with them, which wasn't something I was expecting. No one had really said anything about bugs in their videos, but maybe it's just getting hotter now where the bugs are out
And
more.
last night it was gnats, these biting gnats.
Yes.
They were all in the tent.
Flies and gnats and some mosquitoes I saw too. It was just like a collection of everything. These oatmeal squares are really good. They taste like a cinnamon roll.
Cut that out.
That's a hike and dancer trademark. I give full rights to hike and dancer. Thank you for whoever put these boards here. Very helpful to not get wet. This is our Siesta area today. We are 26 miles in, so you know what that means. 1% done. Good job, babe.
There's 99 more to go.
99% more, that's all. This is the Boulder Oaks Campground. There's water over there. We don't even have to set up our rain fly. We have all this nice shade, a picnic table, and over there is restrooms. So we're just gonna chill here for a couple hours at least. So we just saw a naked guy. That was insane.
The ironic thing about it was he was naked completely, but he was wearing a cap or a hat.
A sun hat.
A sun hat.
And we assumed, sorry,
I don't know why.
we assumed he was wearing shoes, but we were too discombobulated to look what kind of shoes he was wearing.
Nice enough guy, but
Yeah,
it was a little shocking to see on the trail.
he
I mean,
pulled.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
We're in the middle of the freaking desert and this guy's walking around nude. And I don't think there's any hot springs or anything like that around.
Nope.
We did pass by a parking lot and there was a motorcycle parked there. I wonder if that was his ride.
Dinner for tonight. It's actually pretty darn good. It's like granola cereal with dried fruit in it. Yum. So Ready Wise makes this. Good morning, everyone.
Hola.
Welcome to day 3 on the PCT. We had a pretty good campsite last night, and it was a really big campsite, but we went back further and kind of found a little private area, which was perfect. It wasn't totally flat, so I was kind of rolling into sunsets all night. It worked.
I didn't mind.
And then I'm glad we found that, because this whole group that we've kind of been with at night and breaks, they're really young and they're all really nice, but they can be a little loud in the morning.
Exuberant.
Yeah, so we had plenty of space between them. They all gathered at the front area. So yeah, it worked well. We're shooting for 18.2 today. Kind of a big day. We have a nice late morning break at Mount Laguna today. Well, we'll have some lunch, maybe pack out some dinner, and then we kind of have a plan to shoot for our siesta spot. We got our water planned out, so I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yesterday, we did make a mistake. We had a plan and we did not stick to it, and we suffered the consequences. We cut our afternoon break, our siesta, very short because we were just kind of bored.
Well, we got there at 11:30, so by 1 we were like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, and we had a lot of climbing left to do.
In the sun.
In the sun, yeah, direct sun. And so it made the last couple miles into camp very slow and hard. But today we're not going to make that same mistake.
No.
There's plenty of daylight out here.
It was so hard because the siesta spot was so perfect, was so shady. We didn't even have to set up our flag, and windy, and we actually cooled down, dried out all our clothes and socks from sweat, and we got chilled. So we're like, okay, let's get going. And then of course we were hot like in 5 seconds.
Yep.
Well, we found a way to get around the YouTube music copyright.
That's right. All we have to do is have me sing the song, and I'm so off key that the YouTube algorithm will never figure it out what song it is I'm singing. we came up with that just now because I was singing "Here Comes the Sun," and I think Chica might have been confused on what I was singing.
It's usually hard to figure out what he's singing. The road to Mount Laguna is paved with ankle breaker stones. So we just finished lunch at Mount Laguna. We ate at the Pine House Tavern, and prices were pretty okay. Food was pretty good. We did have a nice big pitcher of water and some sodas, and then we moved on. Down the road is a general store, and Sunset's had enough food, but I just needed a few more meals to get me to Julian, so I picked those up. And there's a post office there, and one guy had just gotten a box and put some food out, so he told me, like in the hiker box, so he told me, so I was able to snag a few things before I bought my resupply, so that was helpful. And then right before the trail hooks back into the PCT, because you kind of do an alternate route over to Mount Laguna, and then you hook back up with the PCT. There's a camping area right there where there's a bathroom and water. So we filled up water because we do have about 8 or 9 miles to the next water, something like that. We're gonna take our siesta, and we just wanted to have enough water for the rest of the day till we got there. So what else, babe?
I'm in a water and food coma, so I got nothing.
He's zoning. First rattlesnake. So today was a little hard at siesta time.
Yes.
If you want to see two 50-something-year-olds get cranky at each other really fast, watch them try to set up a tent fly in the wind.
In the wind, it was comical looking outside in, but at the time it was quite frustrating.
Very frustrating, yeah. So that siesta didn't happen, and we just kept hiking. But it was windy enough.
So we repeated yesterday's saga of hiking through the heat. However, like
we're still learning.
There was a lot of wind today, and even though it was pretty warm, the wind cooled us off really nicely.
Yep. So we're at Mount Laguna Campground tonight.
Yep, we're sharing a space with another hiker, which this campground, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's fine.
But this campground provides 2 camping spots for hikers that hold about 8 people apiece. So typically one hiker will come in, get the whole place, and just as people come in, let them camp. So that's what we did.
Take money for just those.
Yeah.
So it was just $10 for the 2 of us. So not bad. So yeah, tomorrow's another day. We have a lot of miles we're going to try to do tomorrow.
20.8.
But we don't have any town stops tomorrow, so that's kind of a good thing almost.
It kind of slows us down.
Yeah. And we have a siesta planned, but again, we just never know until we get there if it's going to work or not. So yeah, keep you posted.